Hi, I'm Melody. As you've just heard, I'm writing a short story collection bringing my favourite myths from around the UK into modern times. This is an extract from my short story, The Star, based on the myth of the Sussex water serpent, or Nucker. My main character is a failing actress who unknowingly helps propel the Nucker to stardom. Matilda remembered her drama tutor saying everyone wished they sounded like they were in a film. Real conversation was painful, too much stumbling, too much stop-starting, too much puzzling over what the other really meant. Her princess knew what the hero would say and had the perfect response at the ready. If Matilda had a boyfriend ready to fight a monster, she wouldn't be egging him on. She'd be telling him to run for his life, especially if, like her co-star Will, he made her believe a smile really could be heart-melting. No wonder Will's acting career was on the up and hers on the down. Will's lines were just as cliched as her princess's. He was supposed to play the kind of bloke you'd want to have a pint with. Unfortunately, the way he said, "all right," was all wrong. He made it sound like an actual inquiry rather than a lazy greeting. Matilda struggled to focus. She definitely felt odd, queasy, but she had a job to do. "Poison, you say?" Matilda gasped, a hand to her breast. "How cowardly! Any man who wishes to wed me should fight nobly and—" Matilda's legs fell out from under her as she threw up. Oh God, oh God. And it was on camera. She was so very, very fired. No one in the film industry would ever want to work with her again, and the people at Job Centre Plus were going to laugh her out of the office. Will crouched beside her and held back her hair, which was far more noble than killing a Nucker, dragon, whatever, with a sword, at least in her book. She wondered if Will would still flirt with her now she'd trundled on his shoes. She stumbled away over to the pond or Nucker hole or whatever it was supposed to be. Being sick in the mud was better than the grass, probably. She watched the water ripple and flex. Where the hell had Penny sourced their free lunchtime sandwiches from? A mad scientist laboratory. They'd looked past their best, but they hadn't tasted that bad. "Hang on," said Will. He had retrieved his sandwich packet. "These are a month out of date." The water bubbled over the Nucker hole like a saucepan. Steam rose up. A shape formed, murky before the air cleared. Scales gleamed in the sunlight, turning its weak rays into bright, shimmering lights. There was a beat, while the complete cast and crew all stared. Someone screamed. Someone else hushed them. Matilda had been wondering what a Nucker was, and now she knew. It had a long serpentine body made of steam and mud. Its eyes were cat-shaped and sickly yellow. When it opened its jaw, she saw a deep void studded with shark teeth. A rumbling sound came from the Nucker. The water whirled as it roared. Matilda stumbled back, watched as the line of its body streamed towards her, jaws open. The director's special effects were very realistic, not a green screen in sight. "Princesses," it rasped, "never learn." Its dank breath touched her cheek. Matilda was silly to be scared. This monster was just an effect, and she knew what to do. It was right there in the script, which she'd spent a week learning top to bottom. She didn't have the right props, so for this take, she'd just have to improvise. Iridescent Nucker drool splashed her cheek as its jaw unhinged, revealing the dark cave of its throat. But no way was she letting this stupid special effect ruin her moment. This was her scene, and she wasn't going anywhere. Will, bless him, ran towards her, just like a romantic hero. But she only needed one thing. She seized the sandwich from his grasp. "Oi, you Nucker," she yelled. "Eat this." She hurled the discarded sandwich into the beast's gaping maw. Its jaws came down as it swallowed the tuna monstrosity. Its eyes rolled into the back of its head. It coughed and spluttered and coughed and fell back into its hole. There it sank below the mud, tongue lolling from its mouth. "No," it wailed, voice trailing off weakly. "Not poison." As death scenes went, it was just as corny as the rest of the script. Matilda wiped her cheek and sank into the grass. All was quiet, a apart from the cameras whirring. Thank you.